Birds play a crucial and often underestimated role in protecting our forests. They actively diminish insect populations that can wreak havoc on trees, especially during the vulnerable breeding season. What does this reveal about their ecological significance? The intricate balance of forest life may depend more on these feathered guardians than we realize. As we delve deeper into the forest's vertical structure, we uncover distinct layers, each serving as a unique habitat for various bird species. This layered environment is not merely an aesthetic, it provides essential habitats and diverse food sources. But how do these layers affect the interactions among different avian inhabitants? Certain bird species exhibit remarkable nesting behaviors that are finely tuned to their environments, showcasing an incredible adaptability. From the lofty crowns of trees to the unseen ground cover, they establish their homes in a variety of locations. Can you imagine the strategic choices they make, each one fostering survival in the wild? Consider the capercaillies, a species increasingly endangered by the rise of natural predators and the degradation of their habitats. As their world changes, so does their struggle for survival. But what are the specific threats they face, and why is it imperative for us to understand these challenges for effective conservation? In response to these challenges, various forestry and breeding initiatives are underway to enhance the living conditions for capercaillies. These efforts aim not only to restore areas once teeming with life, but to repopulate regions where these magnificent birds have disappeared. Will these interventions be enough to secure a brighter future for them? Turning our attention to another avian resident of Poland, we find tree pipits grappling with their own set of unique breeding challenges. Their nesting habits and environmental preferences illustrate the rich tapestry of avian life. How does their existence intertwine with the preservation of these habitats? Chaffinches, meanwhile, opt for small colonies nestled in a variety of forest types, demonstrating their unique adaptability. Their presence extends beyond the woods into gardens and parks, raising an intriguing question: how do urban environments affect their nesting choices and overall behavior? Woodpeckers, especially the formidable black woodpecker, are architects of the forest. They create expansive hollows that serve as nests and shelters for numerous forest inhabitants. Their nesting behaviors not only reveal their ingenuity but also contribute substantially to the ecosystem's diversity. What other species benefit from these natural structures? Among the woodpecker species, the great spotted woodpecker stands out as the most abundant in Poland. Known for its distinctive nesting within tree trunks, its foraging habits spotlight a predilection for insects. What does their prevalence tell us about the health of forest habitats and the delicate balance of this ecosystem? The three-toed woodpecker, on the other hand, carves out a niche in deceased spruces, underscoring its reliance on specific forest types for survival. Breeding from April to early July, this seasonal pattern points to a highly adapted life cycle. How does this synchronization with the environment ensure its continuity? Then, we have the blue tit, a bird that thrives in broad-leaved and mixed forests. Renowned for its agility, it often surprises observers with its ability to rear two broods in a single season. What does this trait reveal about its adaptability and the pressures it faces in its chosen habitat? And let's not forget the hoopoe, which favor open spaces and the forest edges. Their nesting behavior highlights a fascinating reliance on hollows, showcasing the diverse strategies employed by bird species in Poland. What other adaptations might allow them to thrive in such fragmented environments? Nestled in older deciduous forests, the collared flycatcher exhibits remarkable sexual dimorphism, a trait that enhances their mating rituals. This vivid display not only aids in courtship but also speaks volumes about the evolutionary pressures they encounter. How does this play into the survival of their species amidst changing landscapes? The wryneck, a curious relative of the woodpecker, possesses a long tongue designed for extracting ants from their hidden haunts. This extraordinary feeding adaptation emphasizes the remarkable survival strategies found among bird species. What other evolutionary marvels lurk within the canopies of our forests? Black redstarts have adapted to urban life, often nesting in human-altered environments while relying on open spaces for hunting. This adaptability is both fascinating and alarming, reflecting their resilience in the face of habitat modification. What does their survival in cities say about the future of urban ecosystems? Wood pigeons exhibit a nurturing behavior that involves producing a nutritious substance known as pigeon's milk for their young, a feeding method that ensures the chicks receive vital nutrients. This unique strategy fosters a close bond with their offspring. How does this nurturing reflect broader themes of parental investment among bird species? The elusive black stork prefers lofty trees for nesting and wetlands for feeding, illustrating the critical nature of habitat selection for reproductive success. Their diet predominantly consists of fish, showcasing a fascinating reliance on aquatic ecosystems. What implications does this dependence have for their conservation? The majestic white-tailed eagle, a true powerhouse among birds of prey, constructs enormous nests near water sources, primarily preying on fish. This specific nesting behavior reflects an intricate adaptation to environmental resources essential for their survival. What can we learn about the ecosystem's health through their presence? The breeding process and nesting habits of hawks underscore the necessity of protected areas. These sanctuaries provide crucial shelter for young hawks during their critical early development stages. What role do these protected zones play in ensuring the future of these magnificent birds? Similarly, the sparrowhawk, smaller in stature than its counterpart, also seeks refuge within forest habitats for nesting. Their preference for younger forests highlights the pressing need for diverse ecological environments within these protection zones. How does the ecosystem's varied structure affect their choices and ultimately their survival? Finally, great gray owls adopt an intriguing strategy by utilizing the abandoned nests of other birds of prey for breeding. This behavior reveals the interconnectedness of species within the ecosystem and emphasizes the importance of maintaining protection zones. What stories unfold in these delicate alliances among forest dwellers?